Hey guys, welcome to OnePunch Algo YouTube channel. Today in this short video I'm going to talk about EQ. In the morning we did had a live streaming, pre-market live stream, and we do have that every day now from Monday to Friday from 7:45 a.m. up until 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So you guys are welcome to join us. So EQ today went up more than 800%. And I'm going to share with you guys how I traded it and how you guys can compare my trading positions and the support and resistance levels. So in the morning in the pre-market I did create support and resistance levels, and then I did mention that some points where I'm going to jump in and I'm going to sell if the market turns. So let's check in. I'm gonna do a replay of what happened in the morning. So right now I am using 5-minute candlestick, but let's turn into 15-minute candlestick. So this is how the 15-minute candlestick is gonna look like. In this chart I have activated OnePunch Algo Plugin, which gives the buy and selling signal. So you guys can go to onepunchalgo.com to find out information about how to get the plugin and the other news of how to use the buying and selling indicators. These are the basic information, but if you guys can follow me on live streamings, you guys can keep on asking me questions and keep on looking the other videos that I'm posting, and you guys can see how I'm using the plugin. Alright, so what happened in the morning? So at 4 a.m. market opened and the stock started to move up. In the morning it kept the open was already up 100%, so the stock was actually moved 100%, so that's a big deal. So for the first, let's say if you are a back holder since last night or Friday night, right? So with OnePunch Algo, this is the first level it gave a selling point. So it's after 124% profit, so that's like the hard selling point. In this case, if this stock was not about coronavirus, I would say it could go down directly because it's not important sometimes. So if some FD Apple stocks kept on going down in the couple of days, right? But this case, you can sell here and wait until you see another breakout point or touching a resistance level or even a support level at 566 in this case. And then I wasn't able to trade this until intraday. Alright, so that's a cue for me to jump in if I'm you and trading at 4:30 a.m. and that green candle is the cue for move up or people buying in, because you can see the volume also is starting to pick up, right? That's the resistance level at 799, so still there's a chance for it to hit 799 and then turn down, right? So I'm gonna wait until that. Alright, so it didn't turn down, but you guys have to keep in mind this is 15-minute candlestick, so if you check 5 minutes it could give a different story. So let's just in case check and verify that. Alright, so in 5 minutes you can see a couple of selling points here. It was trying to touch 799, but then again I could see a momentum pick up, so that's like the buying point for me again. So I will mark buying points with green and then selling points with the red arrow. Alright, so there's another resistance level at 866, but it break it out and moved forward. That's like the selling point there again for 5 minutes. So alright, so I'm going to turn it back for 50 minutes. I like to trade 50 minutes because it gives more chance for trend reversals, and it gives more chance for us to stay calm, not get panic and sell stuff. So in 15 minutes, let me delete these things because the 15 minute doesn't show panic selling area. So right now that's the sell and that's the buy for 15 minutes. You guys need to compare the buy and selling indicator together with the resistance levels, then you can do a great setup. Alright, so at 866 started to see, show a hard sell, and then started to move down, actually stayed in the same support and resistance, stuck. I think that's the correct word, stuck at 799 and 866 for a couple of minutes, and then there was a breakout. Well, I think there was supposed to be a breakout at this one. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so that point, that's where I woke up and saw this stock in this scanner, so I was watching it, and that's gonna be the hard sell. So it did went up and then hit 1260, and then it gave a hard sell indication, and after that it kept on going down. So now people are woke and people are taking profit, because look, from Friday night till that point it's 284% profit. Ridiculous. So it's kept on going down. And if you guys check this video, and I created in Premarket, I commented, somebody asked me a question, actually I think William, who was a daily visitor in my streaming channel, asked me a question, when are you gonna enter in this stock? So I told him, if stock open up at 9:30 and moved up and break the resistance at 1260, then I will jump in. And then if not, if it goes down and touch any of these levels and started to move up with the green candle, then that's my cue to buy in. So those are my conditions for this to like work. So I was watching. So let's go ahead and see what happened after pre-market open. Alright, so once pre-market open, if you see, it went down 30%, right? This is why this is really great to have a plugin like this that gives you buy and sell indication. Plus it is great to do resistance and support levels. So let's go ahead and see what happened after that. So these are the two other supporting and resistance levels that previously this stock got stuck. So still in the intraday it started to stuck in that position. So I didn't see any breakout at 866. I want to see a breakout at 866 to jump in, and the stock was stuck for that level for a couple of hours, actually from 9:30 to 12 o'clock it was stuck. But I saw there was a small jump in. If I check with 5 minutes, I saw a yellow candlestick formation, so that means the momentum starting to pick up. So I jump in at this area, and then now my first selling point, I was hoping to sell at 1162, but I want to see a green candle, red candlestick to sell at that point, because I want to see if it touch and again turns downward. So I was prepared to do anything based on these charts. So you guys need to understand, I'm not fundamentally thinking about this stock, oh there are great news. I'm actually following with the flow. So it's like flowing in the river, so something like that. So here when it touched, it broke out, so I didn't see a red candle formation. So but it did hit 1260 and that's the next point where it's gonna get stuck. So that point I was like having my finger in the sell button to sell when I see a red candlestick formation. So from here to here I was able to get 40% profit, right? So that's the cue for me to sell red candlestick formation. But you guys need to understand this is 15 minutes, but I'm also checking 1 minute and 5 minute charts in different displays, so I can decide when to exactly sell these things to get the maximum profit. But 15 minutes is what I actually see for resistance levels. Alright, so next what happened is stayed stuck at that 2 points, but there is a breakout around here, right? So I was able to get in at 12.24. No, I think that's the fourth sale. So I was able to get in at 13. Let me check my history. Yeah, 13.24. So after that, that's my after that the next resistance level is at 16.33. so I was watching if it is going to go there and hit and form a red candlestick, and it did. So I sold my profit at that point. So I was swing trading and accumulating more and more funds with the trade for today. So I was making more money with these swing trades. So now it stayed with 16.33. so at this point I was waiting for this to break out from 16.89 and up until 19.45. so I was hoping it to drop so I can get back again if it dropped to 12.60, but let's see what happens. So that's the breakout point. I did had a limit order for 17.15, and then I set up my mind to like just give up and sell at $19, and just like that it hit 19 and it sold. So I went away for a couple of minutes, and then I saw there's two candlestick formation. So at this point the stock was, once I sold, it has moved up another 40%, and from here if you check 5 minute chart, you can see what is the exact point where it started to turn down. I will show you guys that later in this video, but right now in the 15-minute candlestick formation, after you see the hard sell, it kept going down, right? So that's about it for that trend run. So let's turn this into a 5-minute chart and see what happened exactly. So this is where the maximum profit level, after that it went down more than 30%. So it took a great day, moved more than, was I right? Let's see, moved more than, oh wow, it actually went 900% profit. So there you go. Alright guys, thank you for listening to my video. I would hope you guys are joining me from Monday to Friday, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time up until 9:35. Sorry, up until 9:30 Eastern Time. I will be live streaming. I will be checking all the news and pre-market scanners and once I find these stocks, I will be labeling them with the resistance and support levels. I will be checking all the shares floating and shares outstanding, and I will put the news in my feed so you guys can keep on reading it if you forget. And the other thing, I will activate OnePunch Algo Plugin and uh, showcase how we are going to use it. So thank you very much guys for listening to this short video. I was hoping to do it within 10 minutes, but it went longer than that. All right, thank you very much.